This, my friend, is a great Australian bush.
Let me tell you a story about a place there is in Victoria. It's about a place I know, and around the bend we go, and about we've made a show. Come on, let's go to Bendigo.
It's been 10 years since the original Bendigo Bush trilogy was released onto the internet, and we'd like to welcome you to the 4th comeback edition. I'm Nick.
And I'm Brendan, and in this return of Bendigo Bush, number 4, IV, in Roman numerals, we've got a heap of excitement. We've got a bit about Humpty Dumpty, got about survival in the water, got about eating, we've got it all. The gas man makes a return, it's all in Bendigo Bush 4. It's going to be amazing.
Before you go on a bush adventure, you got to make sure the oil in your car is alright. Could do with a little more salt. Right to go. Hey Brendan, dead centre of town. Aboriginal folklore has it, this very wall, thousands of years ago in Dreamtime, Humpty Dumpty fell off this wall. Today, we remember him. What a brave young egg he was. But all the king's horses, not all the king's men. Sorry. They couldn't put Humpty back together again. So, lest we forget. Say something funny.
Oh, you don't know what the weather's going to do. So sometimes it's going to rain, which happens. And sometimes you'll find some convenient things around you that you can build a shelter out of. Because you don't want to just chill out here in the rain, because then you get wet and then you get a cold, hypothermia, that sort of thing. Bam, dead. See you later. Someone will find you in like 100 years. So you just got to make the most of it. It's got a few holes in it, but I think they're bored holes actually. Yeah, won't use that bit. So you just got to find a few bits of the corrugated whatevers that are around. Just try and build a bit of a house. That's a lot of bull ants. They might eat me. Here we go. This is a good one. It's already a bit wet, and the other side dry. That shows that it's waterproof, which is what you want. So if you can just sort of figure out. So which way's the wind blowing? Perfectly still. Alright, so that means the rain's going to be coming from straight above me. And huzzah. It's bone dry.
This looks like the remnants of the wing of an X-Wing fighter pilot. Just above us, the Rebel Alliance and the Galactic Empire had a battle above this very ground in which the Death Star was destroyed. This, as you can see by the markings, looks like a Rebel X-Wing fighter. A few laser scorches must have been hit by a Galactic TIE fighter. But look at this. Ants. Ants. Ants.
Sometimes it can be hard to find food, but in places like Bendigo, we've just got lemon trees growing in the wild everywhere. I suppose they're only small lemons, but I mean, if you eat like a fair few of them, they'll probably mount up to a normal lemon. So just, that one smells pretty ripe, I reckon. So just got to peel back the, what's going on? Just get the skin off like you would of a normal lemon. I mean, you can squeeze the juice on your fish and chips or something like that. And then, so you put the skin off, and then you just pop it in, away you go. Is a very dangerous place, and so there's going to be just baddies hanging around all the time. So when I'm doing my Bendigo bushwalking, what I like to do is just sometimes just pick up a rock and then just throw it. If there's a baddie nearby, might get him, and you can keep going.
A bone. To an untrained eye, might look like a bone of a kangaroo or a cow, even a human. But no. This looks like the horn of the native Australian unicorn. Might just look like a bone now. See? I'll leave it as it was.
Now what we've stumbled on here is a real tree. I reckon it's hard to say because things like this have been around for yonks. So you don't always know what they are, but I reckon, judging by the way that the moss has formed over it and the few little trees that are popping out, that this is a bomb site. So there's a fair few trees, but just above us there's a bit of a gap there, so I reckon it was probably an aerial whatever's coming down, because unless they just put the bomb here, they just put it there, boom. Yeah, that could have worked as well, or it could have been a more ballistic thing that came down. And so yeah, got a bomb site, probably from one of the wars. Which one? Probably
4.
Probably
World War 4.
World War 4 or Star Wars. One of the two, I reckon.
Barramundi.
Yeah, I stumbled across a very rare sight out of the bush. Bit of rusted old metal, because you never see that around here. And if you have a look at this one, it's got a few holes in it. And the most interesting thing about it is something inside. What could it be? Could be alive, could be a bit of gold or something. So it's handy just to, like you want to take them home, but what you have to remember is if you wreck it at all, just put my finger through it. Yeah, if you wreck it at all, they're worth nothing. Oh yeah.
Some of our regulars out there that all those years ago tuned into the original 1, 2 and 3, namely Clancy, Jess, Matt, some of the regulars that live for the bush, will think this looks familiar. This looks like the pipe of the gas man. Stretches all across Australia. The gas man and his pipes.
The lemons were good, but you can't live off lemons. They're a bit sour and they make you go like that a bit. So you want to look for some other fruits that are growing on the trees. So if we just have a bit of a look around. Aha! Here's some fruit here. It says forbidden fruit on it though. However, all good bushmen know that when a tree's fallen down and it contains forbidden fruit, they're forbidden no more. So you simply pick it off, peel back the skin, and go crazy.
Show us that lovely fruit.
Good as. See you later.
Just here, we're a bit lost. But as you can see, car tracks. Not just any car tracks. looks like the tracks of a Mazda 323, which is the car we were driving, which means we've been here. The question is, which way were we going? To an amateur eye, you wouldn't be able to tell, but an expert tongue can always tell. Rubber. This way. We've become a bit lost. Sometimes you'll find old maps just lying around that explorers have lost, or their bodies have been washed away by the rain, but the map stays at the site where they died. According to this, that way. We've been lost out here for a few weeks now. We've lost all sense of direction. We don't know where we've left the automobile. I think I'm getting close to the end. I don't know how much longer I can take it. Hey, wait. Remember that?
Oh, that dam over there. We passed that.
Looks familiar. The car! Salvation! Yes! Civilization! Woo-hoo! Yeah.